C, man. It's the flu, I know it. I need that C.
Excuse me, sir. Are you trying to go on an ascorbic acid trip? I got that C. That vitamin C that your body needs. Hey guys. Hey, I'm DGMD. Welcome to my channel, where the goal of the channel is to empower parents with medical knowledge, and we're gonna jam it down your throats. All right, here we go. So, today's topic is vitamin C. Does it work, or is it a steaming pile of bullshit? I said steaming pile. That's right. We're gonna put the C down now. Slowly. And like most thing in medicine, the answer is nuanced. The answer is both yes, it works, and yes, it's bullshit at the same time, which really pisses me off because it makes medicine really confusing. All right, and there are many different types of studies, but I want you guys to be familiar with at least two of them. The first one is called a systemic review / meta-analysis, and that's going to be one of the best types of research studies. It's the cream of the crop, all the way up at the top. You guys liked that rhyme, didn't you? And the second one is one that you guys have probably heard of. It's called randomized, placebo-controlled, double-blind studies. And I'm going to put my research study pyramid on the screen to show you guys all the different types of studies, and then also how those two I mentioned are up at the top. Somewhere, I don't know, this area. So systemic reviews and meta-analyses are very strong types of research because they look at hundreds of different research studies and then incorporate anywhere between 5 and 50 usually into their analysis. And the randomized controlled double-blind studies can be good if they're done right. If the authors have controlled for different types of bias, if they have a large enough sample size. But a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled study should be taken with a grain of salt, because keep in mind that's just one study. The meta-analysis looks at hundreds of studies and compares between 5 and 50. And a good study can be easily reproducible, meaning another researcher can do the same exact, they should be able to do the same exact research study and get similar results. And the first place I go when I have a medical question, such as, does vitamin C work or is it bullshit, is a website called the Cochrane Review. Now, the Cochrane Review is both a database for thousands of these meta-analysis articles, and they also publish their own reviews, which is, like I mentioned, some of the best quality evidence out there. And the reason I'm bringing this up to you guys is because, number one, they don't accept any commercial funding, which means they eliminate bias as much as they can. And the second point is, at the end of their articles, they have a plain language summary where they get rid of all that medical jargon bullshit and just talk in plain language about what that research article shows. And so that can be very helpful for parents trying to get answers for a question without going down the Google hole and just Googling everything down in the Google hole. That didn't sound right, but you get my point. But to answer our question about vitamin C, I went to the Cochrane Review to an article called Vitamin C for Preventing and Treating the Common Cold. They looked at 67 different research studies with over 10,000 participants. And here's what they found. Point number one, vitamin C does not prevent the common cold. Does not prevent you from getting it. There's an exception to that. It did show to help prevent the cold in certain athletes. So they tested marathon runners, soldiers, and skiers, and it did help in those athletes. Second bullet point is when vitamin C is taken regularly every single day, it has been shown to decrease the duration of colds by about 8% in adults and 14 to 18% in children. Now that was the 18% was tested with 1 to 2 grams per day of vitamin C, and that had to have been given every single day, even before the cold started. Point number 3. The article found that when vitamin C was used as a treatment, meaning you felt sick, you ran off to the pharmacy and picked up some vitamin C, injected it into your veins, put it in your drink, mix it up, whatever you do, snort it, I don't know, do a line, that does not help. So bottom line, it's safe to use, and it may decrease the duration and severity of the cold if it's taken regularly. And if you enjoyed today's content, like it, subscribe it, comment below, and I'll jam some more medical knowledge your way. We out. And by we, I mean me. It's just me in here.